Hey, how you doing, class? Hey, was just checking your vitals, your math vitals, your grades. They were posted today. Keep up the good work. Hey, really miss everybody. I know this social distancing is just weird for all of us, but take a moment, fist bump, high five. Miss you guys. Hey, obviously dressed like this. I wanted to take a moment at the beginning of this math video to just be very thankful and appreciative for all of our people in the healthcare industry that's helping everybody through this time. Um, Specifically today, hospitals. I know there's also many other clinics and specialists of all kinds to help us with different areas and needs with our lives. But I'm going to show some quick pictures talking about hospitals and just being thankful. Let's do that. Let's share screen. And internationally, there's the Red Cross symbol, and also the white cross on a red circle, which everyone understands to do with medical needs in hospitals. If you're driving, you could see these signs to help us know when we're near or how to get to hospitals. Every community of a decent size has one or more, sometimes four. Hospitals typically are like a city of themselves. They're huge. They have cafeterias. They have all kinds of maintenance, electricians, their own people for everything. A lot of them have helipads for helicopters to come in. You name it. We're just really appreciative of the doctors. I'm going to start with that. Things happen, and if it weren't for hospitals, like in the olden days when things happened, you were pretty much, there wasn't much you could do. You could stop the bleeding or you couldn't. Maybe they understood a tourniquet early on how to try to stop some bleeding, but and stitches probably came next. But the medical profession, thankfully in the time we live, guys, is very advanced and continues to research and find new ways to help save lives. So very thankful. I'm doing this, guys, also because of what's going on, but in your prayers, throw them in there. Lord bless and protect all the doctors and nurses, etc. Throw them in there. They, because believe me, you may never need them, but there's somebody's, mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter, somebody, friends, family. They're all going to be there at one time or another. So whether you're visiting someone in there or you are a patient at some point, share your prayers for them, guys. Doctors, just big thanks. They spend a lot of time to become a doctor. Some of the longest schooling you can do is to become a medical doctor. So they rack up the most debt to become a doctor, and deservedly so. They should make nearly the most money in their profession. They are having people's lives in their hands, okay? Or whatever their specialty is. It may not be their lives, but their health is everyone's health is very important to them. So thank you so much to all you doctors. God bless. Stereotypically, they will be portrayed with stethoscopes. The nice thing about that is it portrays immediately. Everyone knows that's an instrument to detect our heartbeat, and that's the first place they can look to see, check for the status of our life and our pulse. Hey, the next MVP, and there's a whole lot more of them than doctors, is the nurses. Okay, they are constant personal care in your room, or if they're helping you in a waiting room. Customer service with a smile, always trying to tell people. I've been many times, and they're always trying to reassure people and be like, oh no, don't worry about it, it happens all the time. Because you get embarrassed with different things when people have to go to the hospital, or you feel awkward or foolish. So just really appreciate them. They help with rehabilitation, getting us back on our feet and getting us back out there. Thank you, nurses. God bless you. Okay. All right. Next, what you would maybe call the junior doctors out there. Oh my gosh. I mean, those sirens, I don't know where I picked it up when I was a kid, but whenever I hear a siren, I try to stop and say a prayer for somebody's in need. You know, even if it's a fire siren or a police siren, somebody's in need somewhere. Stop and say a little prayer for them real quick, because someday that siren might be coming for you. God bless and protect the people in need. God help the EMTs or firemen or policemen do their best to help the people. All right. They come running, okay, once they get there to do what they can do to try to stabilize the situation, secure you, help you, and get you to the professionals' hands, the doctors back at the hospital. So thank you for all your hard work. Think about the stress. You know, if you're a doctor, you have your coworkers and your tools and your operation rooms, and you know what you're doing, and people come before you and you do your thing, you do your thing, you do your thing. These guys rush out. They have no idea what they're going to see each every time. They can save some they can't. And they're going to question themselves sometimes, like, what could I have done? Maybe I could have done something different there. So God bless and protect them. Be thankful. Pray for them. All right. So we all know that's how we check our pulse. That's our vitals, you know, checking your heartbeat, like on an EKG or whatever. Most of us have probably seen this at one time or another. Hopefully not for yourself personally, but maybe or somebody you care about. Is the emergency room is like the quick way in, like you need something right now. And just very thankful for ERs and all the staff that helps bring you in, check you in, see what you need. There's a lot of paperwork involved as you get carted off to be dealt with. And thank you for all their professional office work and helping administer, passing us through to where we need to go. Okay, thank you, hospitals. All right, well, think about all the math that goes on in there too. They have so many stats they have to check, you know, with each profession, the different vitals. Oh, there's multiples. Okay. All right, so we're gonna now go share screen with the IXL. Really easy IXL today, guys. I'm just gonna do a few samples. All right. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go back real quick. I need to see something. Stop share. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, IXLs. All right, so there's 5 levels to this, and it doesn't get that difficult, guys. We're talking about some addition and subtraction here, okay? And reading a chart. The topic is interpreting tables. Now, we had learned before to chart these on graphs, on coordinate planes, where the first column would represent X, comma, the second column would represent Y, and you could put dots on a graph and plot a line or whatever, the relationship, okay? This is more just statistics, and they're going to ask us questions about them. How many students made at least one picture frame? I'm going to make a short little, I forgot to get my little, where you at? I always forget to get my writing utensil ready. Okay. This is the problem, guys. Some of these problems, if you don't quite pay attention or understand these phrases, then it's not going to be as easy as it should be, okay? So that's the only reason most people are going to miss these, the first couple levels, all right? So let's break this down. They want at least one. Is one okay? Yeah, they'll take one. That's the least they'll take. They want one or more. Okay, at least means that's the minimum. So they said one, which would be this one right here. Oh, I thought I could highlight it, but how many students made at least one picture frame? Here's one frame made. 2 made at least one, okay? But if you wanted to make more, look at all these, okay? So we are talking now, this is a little tricky because they could be saying how many students made just one, or they could say at least one. So that means one or more. So I have to add all these together, okay? So I'm gonna go right off the bat and I notice 2 and 8 go together to make 10, okay? So the 2 and the 8 are gone. 10 plus 14 is 24, plus 15 is 39, plus 10 is 49, plus 3 is 52, okay? So you can line them all up and add them up if you like, just to save us a little bit of time. I did it like that, super duper. All right, let's go to the next level. It jumps to 75 is the next level. So you're gonna have a handful of problems there. They're just asking you to look at the chart and add or subtract, or some of it even just says which one represents 5, and you go and you see 5 and it says it's 7 and you say 7's the answer. You don't have to add or subtract at all, okay? Some of them are very easy. I've already done a bunch of these. Okay, let's undo that. Let's do let's see. Interested in healthcare. Hey, all right, look at that. That's what we're doing. Looked at the trends in healthcare spending in various countries, okay? Per capita, that means per population, etc. How much more did Indonesia spend on healthcare in 96 than in 94? Well, so I can already see I'm only dealing with Indonesia in 96 and 94. Oops, so that's all I'm looking at. And they want to know how much more did they spend in 96 and 94. So all you're doing is subtracting 58, and I hate even drawing like this, guys. I shouldn't have done it. I should use text box. 58 minus 40. Is that a 6? You know what? I got to undo because I can't even see. Surely that's on the 58, is it? That is. Oh, I don't even need to do it, right? Okay, so 58 minus 48 is 10. I didn't even need to try to do it. This is the second level, guys. Boom. Okay, let's go to the next level. Dr. Molina, a zoo director, researched ticket prices at other zoos. That's, hey, any business you're in, it's good to compare and look around what other businesses are doing to compare to yourself and make sure you are, you know, you want to stay in business, you know, compare to other places. Are you doing what's right? Okay, how much does a child ticket to the Oakland Zoo cost? There's no addition or subtraction here, guys. You just gotta find your price. Okay, let's see here. Child, Oakland, it's the first line. Boom, $7. It's $7, boys and girls. That was real difficult. Try not to strain your brain too hard on that one. Super duper. Very proud. Okay, clear all. Let's go to the next level. We only got 2 levels left. All right. Before moving to Clarksville, Reagan compared the rents at various apartment complexes. Okay, so here's the apartment complexes, and you can see they're different in different months. Okay, sometimes they go up or down, which I don't know about that much up or down. I'd be scared to know what happened in town if it went down that much. But aside from that, this is just a math problem. Okay, how much was the rent for new tenants at Shadyside? Shadyside sounds a little shady to me. I wouldn't want to live there. All right, let's go. So Shadyside is the bottom one. How much was the rent for new tenants in April? April is this one. Oh boy, that was hard, guys. Everybody should get perfect scores on this one. Unless you try to do some addition and subtraction in your head and make a mistake of just taking an extra problem or two to get it right. Okay, undo. All right, last one. We're at 96. Well, I mean, for some of you, this is the last challenge level. So some of you may already quit here, but I like to do at least one challenge level. This is the hardest level of problems. An entomologist. What's an entomologist do? If you're from where I'm from, Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue University, there's a big entomology department there. And every year they have what's called the Bug Bowl. Look it up, Purdue University Bug Bowl. All kinds of crazy insect weird events. They do like cricket spitting. They serve chocolate crickets and other bugs. You get to hold all kinds of big, giant, exotic, weird bugs. I can't remember what they're all called, but like the Madagascar hissing cockroach and like these big, giant, creepy things that are not harmful at all to humans, and they let you handle them and stuff. Very cool. Anyway, let's see. How many ants were there in Briggs Corner? No math here. So some of the challenge level problems, because I've already done it, like 3 or 4 challenge level problems, they have a bunch of these big numbers right here, and they make you add or subtract some of them. That's as difficult as it gets. This one, that's not the case. This is total ants population. They want Briggs, and they want 2007. That's the first year. So all I'm going to do is write that number there. Briggs, 262, 200. I always get nervous about whether they're going to accept the comma. Ta-da! Yes! Cabbage Patch. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. So let's stop sharing. And thank you all. This is an easy IXL, but there's 2 today, so make sure you get on the next one. It's pretty easy as well. Knock these 2 out. We're only going to have 5 this week to review. God bless you and protect you. Love you and miss you all. Stay safe if you're out in public.